back in the bowl of soup with the truth. They know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is? It's time for you, the people, to dive in here on the Just Beg channel. It's the channel where we
do things and say stuff.
This week, I chose. I was looking at this one, man, and I was like, you know what? He disappointed me in his other ones, but I should have been disappointed. Well, I'm gonna say it's Ness. If y'all know him from the Diddy
Making the band
era with Dylan Ness. This is back in
I don't even know the year.
2000, early 2000s. I want to say 2002, maybe some shit. But Ness, who has been on the battle scene, he's been popping in. He had some cards, you know what I'm saying. He had some joints, and he battled this young fella that I'm not familiar with.
K.Walker.
K.Walker.
The only reason I know about K.Walker is because the new shit that popped off with Cassidy in his mansion, K.Walker is in every single video pretending that he's a bigger rapper than he is, which is an interesting thing. Because Cassidy's putting something together with a bunch of battle rappers, and it
makes sense. Watching his battle and seeing his demeanor, that what you just said, it just makes 100% that, 100% sense that why he. Well, anyways, we'll get into it.
Yeah, so this battle is K.Walker versus E.Ness, and it came out on the Battle Academy is the
platform.
The platform.
The Battle League platform. So Battle Academy. I think I might have watched a couple on that. That I don't know if you ever dealt with the Battle Academy before. I think I saw like one or two up there. I forget who they were. Some names, they get some names like Ness is, his bag ain't little, I would say, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's still running with that I was around Diddy money, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think about it, it's like he ain't really done nothing else kind of outside of that. He put out some stuff that really ain't hit.
Yeah, his, I guess, claim to fame is writing. You know what I mean? That he's written stuff for people behind the scenes. That's what he's bragged about that in a couple of battles before.
Okay. He ain't put them on blast who they were.
Well, Diddy. That's I've never really heard him talk about anybody else. But Diddy,
right. So, Diddy got a couple that used this young man for. So, I want to see if he kind of, to me personally, I want to see if he improved from the last time I saw him. That's what really grabbed me with this. Like, it's either going to be great or it's going to be, And I got to come right out, man. I wasn't that impressed. In a sense, I think I was impressed that he carried himself better to me than he did previously. But I don't know. I watch a lot of battle rap, man, too. And it's kind of like with the new sparring, man, he just doesn't kind of fit in that mold sometimes to me. With some of the bars. So I mean, we'll get into it, man. Go right into the first round. Was who was it on? Ness.
First round was on Ness. And, Ness, I've seen a couple of interviews with him, and he's admitted, which I say the word admitted, but I don't think it's like a secret or a dirty thing or anything like that. But because he raps like it, and so people accuse him of it, and he definitely writes his rounds to a beat. You can tell that he's not rapping like...
That's a big thing. And I think that's what he's missing in this battle arena is his... I feel like his bars would hit if he laid them out a different way. I guess I think that's what it is because like you said, he's doing it to a beat. And that makes 100% sense. I didn't know that. So yeah, it would sound better on a beat, I'm sure. Yep. And you could tell, especially when he gets like when he ends his bars, it's like okay, you let the beat just go on and stamp it, bar, bam, stamp it. Yeah, but. All in all, man, the crowd.
I would say for this battle, the crowd was, like I said, now being able to experience battles without crowds, I do not miss the crowd at all. Like, I'm cool with never having a crowd at a battle again.
It's influence. I feel like he had a lot of people in there that was his people.
Oh, I mean, yeah, the battle was in Philly. You know what I mean?
Because it was like, they made those bars a whole lot bigger than they were. Yeah, I saw. I was like, there were some basic bars that they was like, "Yo, did you let me repeat that? Did you hear what he just said?" Like, yeah, I heard it the first time. It ain't hit like that. You know what I mean? Not to say his pen wasn't good for what it was, but I just feel like in this arena, man, you got to come with some more wittiness. That's all. You know what I mean?
No, he had a whole lot of fans and family in the audience. You could tell that.
You could tell.
The only thing in the first round from Ness,
I know. I don't see what I
highlighted.
Was.
This is the other thing too. I don't know why the fuck they were doing like 7-minute fucking rounds back and forth. Like that shit was insane.
Yeah.
An okay line, big bags. You couldn't even get up on a ride at Six Flags. It was cool because like Ness, I think also is one of those people that he's a victim of multis. And there's people who obviously do multis amazing, and then there's people who it's the classic doesn't make sense. It just rhymes shit.
Right. It just rhymes, and you snuck it in.
It rhymes really well.
Right.
The fucking words, they rhyme really. It's like, it's my thing about Eminem. He's an amazing rapper. I don't give a fuck what he has to say about anything ever. He puts words together very nicely. Like he's really good at putting words together.
Right.
I just don't give a fuck what he's talking about
a syllable
ever.
Champ, right?
Exactly. Syllable champ.
It's not a sort of cohesion to it. I hear you. It's like, it's just like bar, bang, 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 bang. Yep. I've seen stand-up comedies like that. Like I love Mike Epps, but his stand-up does that to me sometimes, where his jokes kind of just pop. They're just poppy jokes, but it's not. In this battle shit, you gotta lay it out. Give a solid bar where it's like a lot going on in a short distance.
Like I would say this for Ness, the way he puts words together are impressive. They just don't. It like. I'm taking shots. You just dribble the ball. Where you get your jewels in the middle of the mall. Like
I try to down the middle of the mall.
The words go together very nicely. Right. It just doesn't. It doesn't hit at all. You know, and I think that's the biggest thing about battle rap is that's the hit.
I highlighted that bar just for the fact that it made me giggle because like I don't know many people that buy jewelry from that middle of the mall. So you always want to meet the person. They're like, yo, man, you really bought that shit in the mall, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's only teenagers that buy the gold in the mall. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not. There's something shiesty about it. I don't know what it is. It just feels shiesty. You know what I'm saying?
Riff Raff.
Kiosk, you know what I'm saying?
Riff Raff always shit on people for that, which is pretty funny. But you got anything from his first round?
I kind of had that one.
The middle of the mall shit?
Yeah. And then it was something I didn't like. It was a jewelry bar. It was so upset. But he said it, jewelry, and it didn't rhyme with something, and he tried to make it rhyme, but it was a really bad attempt.
Yeah, I have one of those. He rhymed the word rockets with private, and doesn't.
And you can't even stretch that. There's some that you see the stretch, and you be like, that was a reach, it was a grab, but he kind of pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? There's some that you can see that, but he has something like, you ain't even attempt, nigga. You just it rhyme, right? Like,
there's ways to bend syllables, and then there's also like just from what you were high when you wrote that shit and thought you were killing it.
Right.
Horrible bar. Your name is Oscar the Grouch because you've been trash. That's when like you just go, oh hey guys, we're gonna head out, man. Just close this shit down. I'm not gonna lie,
I kind of was with the guy that was going hard. This shit corny. Yo, all I know is, I forget what round we'll talk. I think that was the second round.
Yeah.
But man, you could tell when speaking of the first round, we're gonna dive back into that. That K.Walker is the biggest fan.
Oh yeah,
of Ness because the way he was giggity, yeah, he was like jumping and smiling. This was the first battle I think I've ever seen where I've seen the niggas smiling the most. Like, it was just so much like you need game face for this battle sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes when the crowd's like, oh, man, we don't want to see you niggas hugging and shit. Like, go at it, man. This is like a boxing match. You know what I mean? It's like boxing. It's like wrestling. You know what I mean? You kind of combine those with, you want to see the character. You want to see when I see K Shine, I don't want to, for him to change his style and start joking. Like, no, nigga, that's not what you do.
I appreciate that K.Walker, like, he respects the business and he respects him, but he was literally at one point smiling and jumping up and down.
He was.
He really was.
It was a bad look.
It was weird.
It was a bad look. That's all I'm saying. You can respect the nigga to have it, but at least show some of it off cam, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We are coming off as the biggest haters there ever were in existence. But hey, first round, K.Walker, I got a good line.
Hey, it's an honest intake, man. You know what I'm saying?
First round, K.Walker, baggy clothes again.
Yeah,
I thought it was just a phase, but you can't be my OG until you dress your age. That was dope.
That was great. I dug that one. I like when he said, you dress like a young nigga. Stop dressed like a young nigga. Pick your pants up. That line right there is like, okay, but it's like he was hitting them on personal levels that he went at the age market on him, and it's like, okay, he was popping on him.
That was the only good rhyme I had for him in that
dress your
round.
age. I like the grow. What was it? The something with it. Grow your beard. These bitches ain't checking for you, Ness. Because it's like Ness. I just laughed at that because niggas never had a beard. I don't think he's capable of ever growing facial hair.
He looks like he has that type of smooth. He has that like Jay-Z type of skin where you're like, I remember Jay-Z like tried to grow a little stubble on the bottom once and it looked just,
yeah.
You were like, damn, 6 months for that.
Shout out to my nephew. He got that kind of. Don't worry, work on that. I tell you, eat my pussy, nigga.
K.Walker had one of the worst lines in the battle. Put steel all over his body. Robot. All that says to me is that you don't have friends that are honest with you because there's no way that you, like, you know that you spit your rhymes for some of your boys before the battle. There's no chance that he spit those rhymes for his boys and they were like, yo.
Yo, it was tough, man, because I just wanted to see better with the, like I said, my first time seeing this kid, I'd like that he had bars in there that were like, you know what I mean? But I felt like it was so much overpowered with some of the ones I didn't like that it was hard to focus on the ones I wanted to like. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, it was so much. I don't think I don't know, his energy. I don't like that. I feel like he was forcing that style.
You could tell once again he was a fan of battle rap because there were times in there where he was moving just like Sue Surf moves. There were times when he was moving like Loaded Lux moves. Like you could tell,
and a lot of what I think I was explaining. That's like his New Jersey twerk does that. You know, not many go. I run down on him. You know what I mean? Like it works for twerk. You know what I mean? Whether how annoying some people could find it, but I feel like that works for him. This guy I don't feel like it worked for him. You know, this is my first time seeing him. I'm gonna go ahead and go forward and, try to watch a little bit more, see what else he got. But for this battle, man, K.Walker in the second round, he had those same couple lines, and that was about it for me. Likes,
Well, that was his first round, but Ness in the second round, like, if schemes are good, schemes are good. But when he had some bubblegum rappers, Winter Fresh, Double Mint, I was like, get away from me and my family. I hate that shit. I jotted that one
down. That was a love or hate. I feel like I would have loved that line when I was 14.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or like, I don't know, like my little nephew, great nephew who's like 7 years old. He would love that. That's like an uncle joke. Yo, you bubble gum, you Winter Fresh. Yo, I double. That's a double, man. You get it?
Yeah.
But the dude that was behind him, man, was killing it for me, man. Because he was, and that makes it worse when you guys, like, you trying to yell at people. You heard what he said? No, we heard it. The first time, man, you can't make up for something that didn't hit. If it ain't hit, it ain't hit.
There are weird people who, because it's their boy, it's kind of like when someone has an ugly fucking kid, they can't tell. And there's studies on this, and they talk about how, like, there's an actual chemical inside of you for the reason why parents can't see that their kids are ugly is because in the wild, they don't want them to fucking throw away their baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a real thing. Wow. And this is what you tune into the Just Bake channel for when we talk about battle rap and the reason why parents don't throw away ugly children. But no, it is a real thing of the reason why, like, parents can't see that their own kids are ugly. And homeboys cannot see that their boys' rhymes are just not it. Like we were saying with the Cassidy and Hitman battle, when his fucking security guards were up there like, yo, you didn't hear that? I was like, no, everyone heard it. It's just not good.
It didn't hit, man. It's his energy. I enjoyed Ness's energy. But I think it outmatched his bars.
Ness had a good round, and this is once again because Ness is very good at putting words together. Even if I lose, my rounds will still have more quotables. Don't be scared. Tell me that I won. I'm real approachable. That shit was dope. That was a good fucking
honesty. I like what he like, I got you out and put you back in Black and Mild, because for people Black and Mild smokers, they know that one. That's a move done. You know what I mean? You gotta take that out, put it back in, because it loosens it up and it makes it a better hit. Because the fresh, if you know a Black and Mild, you know that line. That's why I enjoyed it. Whether it was corny or not, that's up to you, the people. But
Yeah,
I enjoyed the references.
I like that one. Yeah, he said, "Real killers back in style, gut you out and put you back together like a black and mild."
Right.
That was dope.
Then what he said, shooter to the right in case shit go left. You know what I mean? Small, subtle, but it was a smooth line to say. You know what I mean? Shoot it to the right in case shit go left. Oh, yeah. Directional bars.
One of the worst rhymes of the entire battle is when Ness said, "Grab a knife, stab it twice, drag it left, drag it right," and then yelled out, "This is me! This is me!" I don't. Okay.
He tried to steal that from who? That's rock shit, right? It's me, man. Like Rock says that a lot. I think in his shit. This is me, man.
A lot of people say, I don't think it's say Rock.
I feel like he was one of the ones that stamps that a lot in his shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of them do that. But it's like, that
it was an odd line to fucking stand on of like,
and the crowd.
That wasn't.
That was like you said, it was annoying because you take that crowd away, man.
Gas. That's what it was. That's what it's referred to.
And it bled into the comments too, man. The comments was like, "Yo, Ness is like one top 5 that are like, whoa, niggas, yo, you just went and listened to you listened to the crowd going crazy and made your decision." That's what's sad about the shit. When people go to like your comments was based on the crowd, that's why it sucks, man. You gotta, like you said, open room.
Yeah. Because it was weird, too, because he had that horrible line about grab a knife, stab it twice, drag it left, drag it right. But then he had hotlines mixed in where he's like, "I'm bopping like Patti LaBelle in the verses against Gladys Knight." Like, that's a dope line. Like, keep the good ones, throw away the bad one. You know what I'm saying? It's like he had...
Right. He like fell asleep on that bar like, they were had to work.
Peppered in there. He had him peppered, man.
He's like, yeah, we'll just leave that one. That's fine. I'm like, okay. Yeah,
and then he rhymed dark side with heartthrob. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't rhyme.
Dark side, heartthrob.
Yeah, it's that like how T.I. rhymes the beginning of the word and leaves the end of the word off. You'll notice that a lot if you ever pay attention to how T.I. raps.
Yeah. But you know, I put in accents. You got to give it to the accents, I guess. You know, I guess you know what I mean, because if you tell a motherfucker that's not how you say it, like, nigga, that's how I say it. Yeah. You got me. That's how you pronounce it.
I can see if you're from down south, but this dude is from Philly. You know what I'm saying? There isn't no fucking. They say bowl a lot. That's it. It's not fucking.
You know, oh man. Freeway was there, by the way, folks.
Yep. It's free.
Free was there.
Steven Seagal
chilling on the side, and the Walker was jumping in his pocket.
K.Walker, he had a good line in his second round. Lyricism. I ain't here for jokes. You rap for old heads and Montclair coats. That shit was funny as fuck to me because they love those coats.
Yeah,
the old school cats love those fucking coats.
It's like the members jacket. Well, you niggas know. They all got it.
Those bubble goose trash bag coats that they're so shiny. They're so shiny.
Yeah, no, that was I liked his the line that made me laugh when he told me he was the first rapper to get a shape up with a fitted on. I was like, dope. Oh, that's it, because he actually did the shit. I was like, yeah, the nigga did get a shape with his fucking fitted on, man. What are we doing at this point? In the Elliot line, I liked how Elliot. I forgot the whole to jot down, but I just memory of that one. That was a dope.
K.Walker had a hot one. You verified on the gram, but that ain't what rap about. A blue check can't stop me from blacking out. That was dope.
Yeah. Yeah, his second round, I really dug his second round.
But once again, way too long. Still, they're damn near fucking 10-minute rounds with crowd reaction, of course.
He said it's February. You're gonna see how much a queer he is. You know what I mean? That was a dope little Zodiac jab.
Zodiac jabs. Something you got to deal with.
You can tell me when to go. E40 joint. You know what I'm saying? Like you think about E40. You know He got on his age pretty good, man. That in the 4-5 dyslexic line.
Yep.
That
one was dope.
Yeah, the 4-5. I'm dyslexic. So his second round, I feel, I give it to him in that one. I mean, we didn't even say the first round. What would you have in the first round?
I would say Ness, but also it's tough to tell because there was so much gas in that room. I'm surprised people didn't fucking pass out, man. There was so much gas in that room.
And I hate that trying to decide and the crowd, you know, because you feel like the nigga sway me was that hot. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's why we jot down like certain ones we liked, and
But that's what I'll
without the
say.
crowd.
Ness is better at rapping than
Right.
K.Walker.
Yep.
But K.Walker, I feel like he's studying battle rap and like he's definitely taking after the people
Right.
that he likes and is trying to
probably
do it
didn't
like
find
that.
His whole, and he, you know, he meant to be in a new guy, and
Yep.
throwing jazz. We'll get into that.
That was one thing where Walker fucked up with was he something happened and he was talking to one of Ness's boys when he's like, "Yo, man, I don't even give a fuck. I'm not even here to win. I'm just showing I can compete." It was like that was weird. Like it's another one of those when people say shit with such conviction. When you have to ask the question, "What are you bragging about?" Right. I don't get what you're bragging about.
It's not the point to brag. Yo, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just showing I'm here to try to keep up. That's it. Like I don't.
Nah, you're not a fan. You competing, man. Gladiators, man. Shit.
Ness, third round, hotline. You could talk about you could talk you could talk all that shit you want, but none of y'all could touch Ness because all y'all my sons, I just never took the blood test. That was a dope line.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one. It wasn't him. He's the one I forgot where I jotted because I didn't like his third as much, to be honest. But the Pinky in the record store joint.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, that little one liner. You know what I'm saying? But which line did I hate? Well, I think it was in the third one with the heat wave. That was a terrible line.
I'm not sure. Yeah, Ness had a hotline too, though. I had a nightmare. I was getting chased by a cheesecake. All y'all would have done it too. No debate, which is true. Like, back in the day, they don't understand.
That was a different.
It was such a different era where people don't get that there was no doing it yourself. Master P did it himself. And that was about it. Like, there was no doing it. It was an era where you had to get on. So even though it was embarrassing and Diddy did it for TV, and it was one of the most just viral things before viral was a thing, when Diddy made them all walk across for cheesecake. And, okay, you're going to do that or you're going to lose your opportunity to be on Bad Boy, which was still a fucking amazing record label at the time. So it was I get why people are making fun of him. Oh, yo, he made you walk for cheese. But I like that Ness finally came back with a good line about it of y'all would have done it too. So
you did that shit too. No debate, nigga.
At this point in the battle, I wrote down, I hate Ness's body movements.
Oh, bro, please. I had that noted in my head. The nigga has the worst smack I've ever seen in my life. Yo, it is his body movement. When he does, you got to go back in this battle. I forgot one point where he was talking about smacking him or something. And the way he did, it was a smack like this, which I don't care if that's how you move, but it's like in battle rap, it's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll smack you around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not believable.
He did have a lot of suspect movements.
I can't do his body language. You're right, man.
I
think that's what fucking turns me off about him.
It was, man. It was weird. Like, just a lot of the way he was almost like dancing while rapping. It was just it was a weird
home for me. I was like, that's what it really turns me off about him is his body language in battle rap.
And I'm telling you because
unbelievable.
We try to be a little bit professional as we can, and so while I'm watching the battle, I'm fucking writing shit down, and I literally just wrote, I hate Ness's body movements.
That was my thought. I should have wrote it down because that was a thought. I was like, why is he slapping like that?
Then he had another rhyming for the sake of rhyming thing. When like I said, man, he puts words together really nice. They just suck. You don't got the it factor. You're a celebrated lip smacker. Pop fly, then the broomsticks come out. I'm a witchcrafter. That shit was just so like, I don't know, man.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Like once again, you're very good at putting words together. They just suck after you've put them together. But they sound good. They just don't fucking matter. K.Walker in the third round. He answered the cheesecake shit, which was dope. I don't blame you for walking for cheesecake. You probably did it for your kids. But don't act like we know you from running the streets when we only know you from walking the bridge.
Yeah.
That was a hot comeback.
Like I liked in that because I felt like everything in his last line, it was just like he was trying to go personal.
Yep. He was doing the third round battle rap thing. It's like, time to get deep.
Right. Like, now we got some shit you need to explain.
Yep.
Say swear to God. He did everything but that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then I have to assume because Freeway was there, K.Walker said, I don't pay taxes. That's the geek way. I studied the flip side and got it the freeway. That was the
Right. I didn't highlight any of his third because I felt it was just so much personal that it was just nothing really stuck out to me besides he was trying to hit personally to him. But it's like shit he was saying was like everybody knew. He didn't give any new dirt, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to say, you know, like, I'm the new guy. How the hell you get to battle me? You know, he's like, I ain't shit and you here with me. You know, like that, to me, that wasn't like the greatest approach. Like, come on, man. Come in there, sell the shit like you the man. You know what I mean? So what if you're not? But come in there with that, man. You know what I mean? Hey, nothing against the guy being a happy-go-lucky kind of dude. But in this shit, what you try and come for the nigga throat, man, is, you know what I mean? You gotta get in character, man. That's all, brother. You can be a nice guy in real life. Shit, I know a lot of these battle rappers be smiling, kikiing, but when it's go time, it's go time, man.
Go time.
You go into professional wrestling, man. Like, listen, you're not gonna see somebody. You know what I'm saying? When they on, man. I listen, like, you know, when you tell me shit like The Undertaker. Like, he's just now coming out after his career's over, but the nigga stayed in character.
Yeah, for like 30 years.
For 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's, you know, it's how deep you are about your craft. This is your craft, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I can't even call a winner in this battle because, like I said, there was too much gas in the room. But K.Walker wins the award for I'm just happy to be here because he was so fucking happy to be there.
I would give it to him more for the, I guess, the lyrical put together. Comparing it to a battle rap, like what I know is, you know, the now scene of battle rap, he was the closest to having that platform. That's why I kind of edged it to him, because I feel like Ness is just giving me what I, you know, 2002 shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it would have been great at the time, and it's kind of like, now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, people are way too advanced for you to think that's gonna hit so hard. Like, you know, the listener is kind of like, nah, man, you got to put it together in a way. Either you're gonna get us with your like delivery, performance, cadence, or you're gonna go just straight bar deaf on niggas. You know what I'm saying? And wittiness.
But it's interesting because I think it works for Ness where Ness is. Like in Philly, it works for Ness because they love Ness in Philly. But when he steps outside of that, every time I've seen Ness on Smack, it has not gone well at all. Like because like so he does that, and then you start hearing the gas breaks. So would you
say it works better for him in Philly than it does for Cass in Philly?
Well,
Cass got booed in Philly before, no?
But the reason I think it works is because I think Philly likes more faster raps, and Ness puts them together back and forth. Cassidy is a talk rapper, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but his flow is Cass the man. $5,000.
Right.
I would imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Like he goes slow, so slow.
Hosted peg. I don't do it. Like, I post up like Oster tag.
Yep.
Yeah,
but to where I don't think you could miss anything that Cass says because he says it so deliberate and in a slower pace. Where
he has a great voice for recording. You know what I'm saying?
You could miss some of the stuff that E.Ness says. And like I said, what E.Ness says, how he puts together, it's really talented the way he puts it together. I think just sometimes some of the words don't fucking matter. They aren't that great, you know?
Right. It's not hitting the way he feels in his head. It's
exactly.
You know what I mean? And his head is like, yo, this is me. This shit is, you know, and his expressions on his face, yo, his body language, like you said, and his expressions on his face is kind of like,
Yep.
I don't want to not like you, Ness, because I respect everybody in their craft, man, and I respect this craft. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just critiquing what I saw, man. Pure observation, and everybody in the comments was going crazy, like, but that's their opinion. You know what I mean? Maybe that's for them.
And hey, if this is your first time tuning in, I promise you it's not like this with all battles. We fucking love battle rap. This one was just a weird one, man.
Yeah, I picked it because I wanted to see better from Ness, and I kind of did, but I kind of was still disappointed at the same time. For me,
yeah,
you know what I mean. K.Walker, I'm gonna look into some more of your shit because I want to see some more identity from you because I felt like I got a conglomerate of different styles kind of in there. You know,
I remember when the game was talking about how he came up with his style. Like, he got shot and he was in the hospital, and he listened to all the fucking best rappers, and he was like, all right, take a little piece from you, a little piece from you. I feel like that's what K.Walker was trying to, like, I could see pieces in there, and I think if he was just kind of take the advice, take it, and then make it your own, not mimic so much.
Right,
you know?
not so much where people can identify it immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I know, come on, man.
Like I said, like the, and I'm not saying that he was doing this, but a lot of rappers do that, almost like pretend to be out of breath. It's a weird, like, or pretend to be,
oh, man, I'm trying to get that energy. That's why I said it wasn't matching. He was overselling the grunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, like there's a rap battle grunt. You know, I fucking, like, And some people have it where you like, yo, this nigga's tuned in right now, where it feels natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you call it does it one of the best. Briz. I love Brizz's.
Yep.
Yeah, Briz Rothstein really sells his like energy. Cause you like, yo, this nigga's really wild. I can see him at the picnic doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? With his family and shit. Like, cut you. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I fuck with you, Briz, but
I have to imagine that at some point a porn director has given the same critique. Listen, babe, you're overselling the grunt. That's just
a little too screamy.
Oh,
We got to make it seem good, but not too like bring it down. Yeah, so work on the grunt. That's all, baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Like I said, if you're just tuning into us for the first time, I promise you we like battle rap. But yeah, keep tuning in. This is Just Bake channel where we do things and say stuff. Leave a comment down below. Tell us any battle that you'd like us to watch. We'll watch that.
Yeah, recommend some battles for us to check out, man. Whether old, new, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If somebody new and up and coming that you think is fire, put that fire comment down below, yo.
Guns in the bushes. Till next time.
Peace.